Today I'm doing a very much long-awaited video on this channel. You guys have seen me become Dexter, but many of you have been asking for me to become Joe Goldberg in BitLife. The creepy dude from You on Netflix, okay? Listen, I have watched that show and every season of it, and let me tell you, it is a roller coaster if you have not seen it yet. So that makes it perfect for BitLife, okay? But let me tell you, this is one of the longest challenges I think I have done to this day, because as you guys can see here, it took up the entire page. Usually, spoiler alert, my challenges do like this much. This one took up the whole page. So here we go. Here's Mr. Joe. He's very angry, but here we go. This is becoming Joe Goldberg in BitLife. Let's get into the criteria. You guys can skip ahead if you want. So first off, we have to be born a male in New York. It takes place in New York, guys. Then we have to obviously be named Joe Goldberg. We have to have good looks and good smarts because he obviously attracted many women and he was smart enough to get away with things. Don't have many friends growing up because we're kind of going to play that whole isolated person type personality. Then we are going to have low happiness due to our home situation. So if you are familiar with the show, you know that he did not have a good home environment. So we're going to make sure he has some low happiness with that. And then due to that as well, we are going to unalive our father. Now, what happens next is dependent on BitLife's RNG. So pretty much, Joe kind of was raised by a guy named Mr. Mooney. He kind of taught him everything he knows about books, about how to be a good man, everything like that. So unfortunately in BitLife, there's no way to have an adult parental figure in your life that isn't actually your parent. So pretty much if our mother does get remarried at any point, we're just going to change our stepfather to be Mr. Mooney. But if she doesn't get remarried at all, we're going to unalive her and join an orphanage to kind of simulate that we don't have basically either of our parents in our lives, because we can't have a step-in parental figure without them actually being married to one of our parents, unfortunately. So with that being said, we are going to get a part-time job as a library assistant. Hopefully we're going to do that in our young age, but basically any career as a full-time job, whether it's a library, coffee shop, barista, anything along those lines is the goal. And throughout that time, work hard, study, visit the library. Then we have to meet our love interest, Guinevere Beck, at 25 years old and date. Joe in the show is about in his mid-20s in the beginning, and then later in the show, obviously he's getting older, so I'm gonna make sure that we're working at least to the age of 25. And my question is, if any full-time jobs pop up in that like bookish type genre, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll use Golden Diploma to get like an English degree or education degree, but it's either we're gonna meet Beck randomly or I'm gonna find a way to have her be one of my coworkers, so we'll see when it comes to it. Then we have to make an enemy of a girl named Peach, okay? And then unfortunately we have to unalive her too. So I'm doing my best to include all his enemies. There's too many to include all of them, but I'm doing my best. Then we have to unalive Beck as well. Next, we have to make an enemy called Candace Stone. So if you guys again know the show, you know that this woman was his pain in his ass, pretty much. After we unalive Beck and we make our enemy of Candace Stone, we are going to emigrate to another country. So what actually happens in the show is Joe just goes to LA. He doesn't go to a whole new country yet. Spoiler alert. But he goes to LA, but unfortunately in BitLife, you can't move cities or towns. So we're just gonna go to another country to simulate that. Then we're going to change our name to Will Bettelheim. Because he's no longer Joe in the new shows. Then we have to work at another library and meet Love Quinn and date her. The iconic Love. We're going to befriend a guy named 40 Quinn, aka Love's brother, but unalive him too because all these people start to get suspicious of us, okay? Then we have to do mischief with Love, okay, while she's our girlfriend. So we're gonna get into a little bit of crime together. Now, I know this is so much more in-depth in the show, but unfortunately we are restricted to what we can do in BitLife, so we're doing our best, guys. Then we have to make friends with a girl named Marianne, and we have to hook up with her, aka cheat on Miss Love, which starts quite a bit of problems. And the key to actually hooking up with her and not dating is so that we can let her go, but then there is still the possibility of rekindling something with her because she'll be in our exes tab in the game. Next, we have to unalive Candace and get Love pregnant. But then we have to have our son named Henry, okay? And unfortunately, we got to give Henry up for an adoption. We have to give him a better life than what we had. So we have to unalive love, fake our death pretty much, give Henry up for adoption, and flee to the UK. Then we have to change our name now to Jonathan Moore. So our third identity. We have to work as a university professor. So my idea is either at this point or in the beginning of the game, pretty much just use Golden Diploma to become an expert in something so I can do that. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll do the education route. Maybe it'll be English. We'll see. Then we have to unfriend Marianne. Okay, so that kind of symbolizes the whole we let her go type thing. And we're not really going to touch into the Marianne part anymore in BitLife because it's very complicated to do in the game. Like we could like try and like rekindle with her, but then it's impossible making her a friend again. It's just the whole thing. So we're just gonna have that symbolize the whole Marianne chapter ending. We're just gonna unfriend her and let her go. So let me just uncheck all of this at the same time because we kind of need to know everything. We're going to befriend a fellow professor, Malcolm. And this is kind of where everything starts with that final season. And Malcolm's friend group and his girlfriend was Kate. So we're going to befriend all the people. Not everybody here is included, only the people that Joe actually got to, just to simplify it. So we are going to befriend Kate, Reese, Phoebe, Tom, and Gemma. And the thing is we are going to date Kate. But since that season is more about being like a socialite and being like high class, we're going to try and meet Kate on a dating app, on a celebrity dating app, so we can kind of get famous. That's kind of the goal. Get famous and then have a social media following of 500,000, because that season was very much about Joe being like a public figure, which was so weird. Pretty much we have to unalive everybody on that list except Kate and Phoebe, and then pretty much just marry Kate and wait for what season 5 is going to be. I think it is. And make sure you guys, if you want, take a freaking screenshot of this so you can do this on your own time too. Let's get into the gameplay. Okay, here we have Mr. Joe Goldberg. I got the beard and everything. So for his attributes, I kind of made his discipline like 50% because he's so disciplined, but at the same time, he's so not. You know what I mean? Fertility's up because he had his little baby Henry. We're having his happiness pretty low. His karma decent because let's be for real, this man has freaking great karma because he's getting away with everything. Pretty good looking, pretty smart, middle willpower, you know. And I have our special talent as crime, and of course we are from New York. So with that being said, let's start Joe's life. I am a male who came into the world through artificial insemination in New York. My single mother was impregnated by a sperm load. That doesn't help me. I'm supposed to unalive my father. I guess I can't do that. Well, I guess maybe now there's a higher chance, a higher likelihood of my mom remarrying. So maybe that'll be Mr. Mooney, but I'm supposed to have everything start from unaliving or dad. But whatever, we'll see. My birthday is September 26th and I'm a Libra. My mother is Tiana, a makeup artist. Sounds good. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we get a step parent. Because maybe if we do get our stepdad, we can still unalive our mom and then just be raised by Mr. Mooney. Okay. Dale wants to be your friend. No, thank you. We're not making friends here. And Robin wants to be my friend too. Boundaries. No, thank you. I just realized we have an heirloom. Let's see. A floppy disk. I'm gonna have to get rid of this disc soon because it's just gonna annoy me that it's there. Another boy wants to be my friend. Yo, leave me alone. Another friend. Leave me alone. I want some tea. I want some interesting things. Free reign? Is that new? You're at a park with free reign to play. Basically, you have realized that you have free will. What will you do? Let's sit in the shade. Oh, I swung on the swing set. I clicked the wrong button. Don't have many friends. We're kind of killing that, okay? Unalive father, we literally can't do. We are relying on our mother right now. She needs to get married. Your classmate, Madeline, just walked into your teacher, Mrs. Nelson's class, wearing in a beekeeper suit while playing a snare drum. It still makes no sense. I'm ignoring it. I'm boosting my happiness too. Nobody can stop Joe. Goodness, eyesight. We passed. Good. I don't think he has glasses, so we're just gonna stick with that. Okay, so far it seems like mommy is not getting married. I mean, good for her. She can make that choice, but bad for Joe because Joe's gonna have to get rid of mommy because we couldn't get rid of daddy. First kiss opportunity. We're gonna take it. Let's study harder for school. We still have to do well. Ooh, our friends want us to join the audio visual club. We're gonna say no. I'm gonna wait till we're 16 to see if our mom gets remarried because at 16 we're able to You know what I mean? While dissecting earthworms in your science teacher Mrs. Banner's class, Chester begins eating a worm. Huh? Why? Chester deserves to be attacked. Okay, right hook his groin. Oh, he died. Okay, we got away with it. Toodles. We put him into a triangle choke. Oh my goodness. That is aggressive, Joe. Joe, what are you doing? Okay, driver's test. We passed. We're turning it down. We don't need a car. But unfortunately, Mommy, you did not get us our stepdad. So you have to be the one to go. It was supposed to be our dad, but it's gotta be you, girl. I'm so sorry. Our mother, poison, antifreeze, Toodles. We inherited 100,000, but at least we got the orphanage. That was the goal, if we couldn't have Mr. Mooney. So this has got to be checked off. And now all that's left is finding that part-time job. So let's see what we can actually get. Nothing here is catching this girl's eyes. I will wait one more year to see. Let's check again. I will just do the grocery bagger then. I think I might actually go to university. We'll see. We'll see. I'm kind of changing things as we go. So let's just study harder for school one more time. There we go. Okay. So in order for me to later in life become a college professor, I need to go to university and graduate school, but I could just use golden diploma, you know what I mean? So let's go for, what am I thinking? Education, seek higher education, golden diploma. Does that count as graduate school I will do the graduate school just in case then. Student loan, I was supposed to press scholarship. I want to cry. Debt for no reason. That's always great. So maybe in these years, oh wait, no, I'm supposed to be back at 25. Hold on, let me quit the grocery bagger job then, because then maybe something about a bookstore will pop up as I age. Okay, admissions assistant, no. Teaching assistant, no. Library assistant, we got it. We freaking got it. Okay, apply. Apply, let's go. New York Public Library. Everyone run away. Do not go to the store. Joe is coming for you. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, part-time job as a library assistant. Thank you very much. We're gonna graduate from our schooling and meet Miss Beck, Miss Guinevere. Just keep studying harder. Is graduate school only 2 years or is it 4? 2 years, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, we've completed graduate school. I have been released from my position as library assistant because I'm no longer a student. Ooh. Why do I have to be a student to work at a library? That's unfortunate. We are now unemployed. So what do I do now? What about the full-time jobs? Professor's there, but it's not time. I could do librarian until then. I didn't get an interview. You are kidding. Library aide, maybe? I guess I didn't do the right program for that. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, we'll just have to work part-time for the rest of my life. Bookkeeper, barista. Girl, no, we're gonna have to do barista. It's the closest I can think of for like the New York aesthetic. Barista, coffee shops, bookstores, libraries. Let's just keep going. See what jobs pop up, see if I could change. Let's see. Oh my God, he looks so angry. That's so scary. Could do a writer, honestly, because I need coworkers, because I need to be able to meet people from my coworkers. But why can't I get library aid? I need to Google it. I did graduate school.
A few moments later.
Oh, it had to be English. I'm gonna cry. Hold on. Golden diploma. Hold on. No! Nope. There's no way. I can't pick English. I fumbled that. I fully fumbled it. You guys, what do I do? Oh, shit. Okay, at least I can do the professor career. So maybe I have to be like a teacher. Maybe I have to take that route because I can't do a part-time job. It has to be full-time because I need coworkers because that's where I'm supposed to meet everybody. Ooh, I should have done English. Mortician would be so good. I gotta do it. I have to. Do you have any plans for future education? I learn new things every day. Joe Goldberg, the mortician. Oh yeah, that's perfect for Joe until we become a professor. So we're just using this time to make some money because we need to be able to afford that dating app in the future. We're almost 25. Ooh, my boss wants me to do 11 more hours a week. You don't have to ask me twice. I'm doing overtime, extra overtime. Little does she know. We're doing it every day. We were promoted to senior embalmer. Well, too bad I'm gonna quit soon. Let's see, is there any other jobs I could do? Funeral director? No, we're just gonna stick with mortician until we move to the UK. We're just gonna stick with that. What's next is we have to meet our love interest, Guinevere Beck, okay? We're officially 25. We gotta date her and then find a girl to be Peach, make her our enemy, and also unalive her. This is where things start to get juicy. Oh, this girl's perfect. Margie, you are Beck. She told me to shut up. It's giving Beck. Let's give her a nice gift. Let's do a bouquet of tulips. Is she single? I think so. She's 55. That doesn't bother me. Spend time with her. She refused. Oh, playing hard to get. Joe likes. Joe's getting all hot and bothered. Okay, let's just keep it as is. Let's work harder. We're gonna work for her. Maybe she'll end up being Peach because she'll hate us. Your supervisor thanked you for the extra effort. Of course, we have to pressure now, which means we are about to be the real Joe. Where is she? Margie. Compliment her again. Befriend her now. Okay, we are now friends with Margie. Is she single? She's married. This is perfect because Beck had an ex-boyfriend that Joe unalived as well. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, can we go do that? Can we go do that, please? Is he on the list? Let's see. Friend's husband. We gotta do it. Drive by, I don't have a car. No, we gotta do poison. Poison works every time. This is so perfect. This is so perfect. Now we can ask her out. Oh, she hates me. Does she know it was me? I have to bribe her now. Oh god, a Louis Vuitton handbag. Love me again. BitLife advent calendar. That usually works. Let's go to a concert maybe. George Ezra. Not sure who that is, but it seemed amazing. A bottle of Dom Perignon. Ask her out. There's no way that worked. She literally knew we unalived her husband, Harold. Okay, Guinevere. It's time to actually become Guinevere now. Guinevere Beck. Love to see it. Now we have to find someone to make our enemy Peach. Megan. Okay, there we go. You are Peach. So time for you to become Peach. Okay, that's perfect. So now we have to make her our enemy. So we gotta change that right away. Change our status. We're enemies. And I really hope that in like the year or two that we age, we have some type of interactions with Peach. I think to start off, we are going to insult her. Called her a Nimrod. You'll love to see it. She hates us. I mean, that's pretty ideal. That's what we're going for. Beck, compliment her. Have some lovey-dovey time. Okay, let's work harder. And I think it's time. We gotta unalive the both of them. Unfortunately, with Joe, the stuff happens very fast. The first half of the season is him obsessively falling in love. And the second halves are also him getting rid of everybody and then trying to cover his tracks. So, cheers to that. It's time to begin the fun. Okay, we have met and made an enemy of Peach. Now we have to unalive Peach and unalive Beck. I also have to make an enemy of Candace. So we are going to find another coworker to be Candace because Candace has kind of always been involved in the background of everything. So let's see Chloe. Let's befriend her. We are now friends with Chloe. No, you're not. You're not Chloe. You're Candace. Candace, and I think it was Stone. Okay, we gotta make her our enemy too. Change our status to enemies. And now, gotta unalive them. Toodles to Peach. Should I get a car? No, car leaves evidence. Joe does it with his hands. We gotta go to crime. First that's gonna go is Peach, because that makes Beck suspicious. Poison. Joe seems to got a lot on him. And next, unfortunately, Beck, I'm sorry, but you are next. We are going to electrocute. It was a toaster. GG. She was 57. We love an older queen. So that is the both of them done. Now we gotta flee. Unfortunately, we have to move to another country because we can't change cities in BitLife. But you know what the little life hack I'm gonna do is? I'm going to emigrate to another country and then emigrate back to the US to kind of play with the RNG in hopes that it puts me in Los Angeles. But the goal is pretty much just going to another town. So we're taking our golden passport. Let's emigrate to Algeria, sure. Emigrate there, and now we're going back to the US, and let's see what city they put us in. That would be insane if they put us back in New York. I hope they don't. Emigrate to the US? Are you kidding? They took us to New York? Maybe I have to age. Let's do Australia. Okay, emigrate to Australia. We'll age a year. I will change my name now to Will, just in case. Will Bettelheim. Nice to meet you. Okay, the Australian government approved. Now let's see if we can use the passport to go to the US. Maybe it was just because it was in the same year, so let's see. There's no freaking way. Okay, screw it. Whatever. As long as I changed my name, that's all that matters. I thought it would take me to another city. Maybe it's because it's golden passport. Maybe if it was regular immigration. So unfortunately, we can't work at a library because I didn't get the right degree. So we're going to go back to the mortician's job. Funeral director. Oh, we can't. Okay. Senior and bomber. That was where we left off. Which of these colors is the best? Green. We are on now to basically season 2 and 3 of You, where we meet love. And again, she's going to be someone that is our coworker that we meet to fall in love with. But this time with love, it's a little bit different because she's just like we are. It's what makes her so terrifying but beautiful to Joe. But then he realizes he's a little more terrified because she's a little more unhinged. But actually not really. People like to think that Joe is more in control than love. But he wasn't. People just assumed love was out of control. Love is just honest about it. Love's like, listen, I did this because she had to go. It's as simple as that. But yeah, let's go meet love, befriend 40, and do our thing. We got to meet 3 people, okay? Coworkers, you miss our love. Befriend Honey. Doesn't want to be my friend. The audacity. Okay, Natalie. Maybe I should have complimented the other girl, okay? Doesn't want to be my friend. It's like they know something. We're going to age another year just in case. Maybe it's our happiness that is turning people off. I don't know. Let's try again. We need 2 girls, 1 to be Marianne, 1 to be Love, and 1 to be 40. So let me try again with Honey. Okay, her name's Honey. Like, that's so good for love. You know, it's giving the same vibe. I'm also going to change your attributes. Increase crazy, decrease professionalism. That's why. Decrease smarts and decrease willpower. It's the professionalism, I think, that got us. Let's give her a nice little gift too. A wildflowers. No, didn't like it. Okay, let's try again. Be a friend. Did we just ask her out maybe? She's married. She's married. That's why she doesn't want to be our friend. Oh, he's got to go too. Where's coworker's husband? You're kidding. No. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Charles, you will be 40. Be my friend. Oh my God, they all hate me. Okay, we're friends with Amari. You'll be 40. Okay, what about Tiara? I guess you'll be Marianne or Love. Tiara. None of the girls want to be my friend. What did I do? Jenna, what about Layla? Let's compliment Layla. Oh my God, I need to like quit. I'm resigning. I'm changing careers. I need new people. Let's go back to mortician. Okay, everyone was nicer there. Let's try this again. Coworkers. Here's what I like to see. Good relationships. Darlene, you are Love. Be my friend. Perfect. Audrey, you are Marianne. Be my friend. Yes, we officially have 40, Love, and Marianne. Now, as we know, there's still so much behind the scenes that Joe was doing with all these people he was meeting, relationships, and so many more people passed away than what we're gonna do. But just know that that was all happening, okay? We have 40, Love, and Marianne. None of them are gonna be our enemy. Love now, we have to ask out. She's single. She rejected me. No. Oh, she's gay, that's why. Dang it. I hate that doesn't show until they're already your friend. No, now I have to unfriend her. Okay, I have to find someone else now. Haley, what about you? Let's just ask her out. Okay, that worked. I'll take it. We're back. Okay, Marianne's just our friend. 40's just our friend. Love we're gonna hook up with because we gotta get the baby coming. Henry, little Henry has to be running around. So we're working a mortician. We befriended 40. We haven't unalived him yet. We have made friends with Marianne. We have to now do mischief with Love, cheat on Love with Marianne, unalive Candace, then get Love pregnant. It is about to get messy. First, we're going to get rid of Candace because she was causing too much going on. So Candace, it's time to go. Candace stoned the enemy. Strangle. She died. Toodles. Goodbye, Candace. Now, we have to get Love pregnant because we did this unknowingly because it was a surprise that she got pregnant at first. Okay, so we got Love pregnant. We're going to use the golden pacifier. We're going to make Henry's special talent his crime because we are going to damn his future and give him the Joe Goldberg gene. Oh boy, okay, so while Love is pregnant, we are now going to cheat on her with Marianne. So we are now going to hook up with Marianne. She rejected me. Girl, you are too good. We have to increase crazy, decrease smarts, decrease willpower. Okay, flirt with her a little bit, can I? I can't. Okay, just compliment her then. Conversation. Let's have little Henry. Oh, it has to be Goldberg. That's true. We didn't have Henry till we actually went back to being Joe. Whatever. Henry Bettelheim. Now let's try hooking up with Marianne again. We gotta try. We gotta try. Hook up, please. She agreed. Keep going, worry later. So keep it. Okay, good. We did not need that plot twist. That would have bit us in the butt later. Now we hooked up with Marianne. We cheated on Love. Okay. We got Love pregnant. We had Henry. So now all that's left is we have to do some mischief with Love. Unalive 40, Love, and then unfriend Marianne. Oh boy. We gotta do this, guys. We gotta do some mischief. Love, let's do mischief. We poured gallons of food coloring into a public fountain. Great. First, actually, let's do 40. Let's get rid of 40. 40 Quinn. I don't have a vehicle, my bad. Electrocute. That worked on canvas. Okay, 40's gone. We'll do another act of mischief with Love. Kind of like our last final act. We tagged a local museum writing, "You want some tuna?" Shut up. No, cooperate. No, Love is rich. We're getting off. Not guilty. That's what I thought. Now, did Love go to jail? No, we're good. I'm sorry, Love. Poison. Isn't that how she actually died? Toodles, Love. It is time now to flee. But first, we got to give up our son. So, our son, we are putting him up for adoption. Hopefully, a lovely couple adopts him. Bye, Henry. It was nice knowing you. Your father loves you. Somewhat. As much as a psychopath can love. And now it is time to begin season 4, where we are now fleeing to the United Kingdom. Let's go do that. United Kingdom, please. Emigrates. And now we have to change our name once again. And this time it is Jonathan Moore. Okay, it's time to officially become the university professor. Let's do this. Okay, where'd it go? There's no way it literally showed up throughout our entire life and you're telling me now it won't. Okay, there we go. Do I have to be a teacher first? I need 10 years work experience. Principal, maybe? Okay, good. Do you have any questions for us? Tell me more about the job. Okay. I have to unfriend Marianne now because this is symbolizing our new beginning. Okay, we're letting everything go. But the only thing now is I have to make a social media account because this whole era was Joe being an influencer. And I have to meet Kate through a celebrity dating app. So right now, if you look at our bank account, we only have 100K in there. So I got one chance. We're gonna unfriend Marianne now. Goodbye. So we're gonna boost our happiness a bit first before we do that because we gotta be the best catch we can for Miss Kate. So let's read a book. Joe loves that. Let's go on a little walkie. He loves that too with his hat. Library, of course. Meditates, of course. He's such a calm person. So calm. Okay, and now let's try celebrity dating app. Okay, let's find someone our age. Female, maybe influencer. Okay, we have Kaylee Genner. Go on a date. She ghosted me. That is not what I needed. That was anti what I needed. Now I have no money. Oh boy. Do not make me get a sugar daddy, please. Oh boy. Maybe I have to find someone older and then they won't ghost me because they'll be like, oh my god, a young hot guy. But until we can find Kate, I guess we'll find Malcolm at least because he was a fellow professor and that is where all this started. So who's gonna be Malcolm? You, Louie, befriend. Perfect. Malcolm Harding, nice to meet you. Okay, we're officially 100K in the bank once again, so we gotta go for another woman. I'm gonna go for an older woman now though. An older female influencer. I gotta, okay, she can't be too famous. Madison May. She ghosted me too. Why are they ghosting me? I need more money, that's probably why. I just wanna be a sugar baby. How long have I worked here? Can I become a professor yet? 5 years only? Oh boy. Let's just age those 5 years then. Malcolm made me his enemy. Okay, he's going now. I don't care. Bye, Malcolm. Impaled. That's the freaking worst way. But I'm sorry, Malcolm. You gotta go. So I'm gonna double cross Malcolm there because we gotta cross him off. In the meantime, I should make my social media now. I'm gonna make it Instagram because that's kind of the vibe of what they were going for. And posts, we'll do resharing friends maybe, because that's kind of the vibe we're going for. We hit our 10-year work experience and we got the professor interview. Which one of these best describes you? Dedicated. The salary is only $46,000. Kate will never love me. Work harder, man. I got my social media, but I cannot do anything until I become a famous socialite. Okay, well, we have another 100K. I'm gonna try again. Please. 80 plus. 80 plus. Please. Tilly Ting. I don't know who that is, but please. Yes. You are my Kate. Now I need to make sure I finish this video before she dies. She's freaking 85. But you are Kate. Kate Galvin, my girl. Love you. Mwah. So now we have to meet Reese, Phoebe, Tom, and Gemma. Make them all our friends and only unalive Reese, Tom, and Gemma. And we got Kate on the app. Thank goodness. We're gonna get those 500k followers. We are unaliving everybody but them. And all our friends are gonna be made from our coworkers. So Heidi, compliment her. Befriend. Beautiful. Natasha, befriend. Ella, befriend. Beautiful. Now we need 2 guys. Let's do, who do we have a good relationship with? Jaden. Amazing. Amazing. And Wayne. No? Okay. Anticlimactic. Alfie. Come on, Alfie. Yes. Oh, her name doesn't fit, but Phoebe Borwell Blacksworth. And we have Gemma Graham Green. GGG. And we have Reese Montrose. And I just want to say, to boost my ego, that I knew the situation between Joe and Reese the whole time because I didn't trust Joe's perspective because he has a history, guys. I knew it from the start and I am proud of that. I will say it till I die. I will rub it in anybody's face. And finally, we got Tom Lockwood. Now, of course, in every season, there's still more people that Joe has gotten to, but I just chose a couple because don't want to overdo it. Tom Lockwood, aka Kate's dad. So we have Kate Galvin, our girlfriend, Phoebe Borwell Blacksworth, our friend, Gemma Graham Green, our friend, Tom Lockwood, our friend, and Reese Montrose, our friend, aka the guy that doesn't actually exist. So now all we have to do is unalive those guys and then marry Kate. And then we have a beautiful life. Here we go. Tom Lockwood, we are going to impale. I'm so sorry. We are going to get Gemma. Where is she? Or Reese. Reese came up first. Poison. aka poisoning ourselves because Joe was going to unalive himself, but then he chose not to. And finally, Gemma. Strangle. Ugh. Oh, she attacked me with a chainsaw. Yo, Gemma's coming back. Gemma, let's try again. Electrocute. That's it. That is it. That is everybody. So all I have to do now is stay with Kate. Hopefully she loves me a bit. Oh, I have to get married. Actually, I forgot. I have to propose to her.
Nope.
She rejected me. She probably wants a ring. That's why it's fine. It's fine. Okay. I have to stay with Kate and then get to 500,000 followers because I need to become a socialite. I forgot about that. Oh boy. Okay, let's try again. Let's make love with her. Okay, we got her pregnant. That's one thing. Now propose. Maybe that'll make her accept. Sunset cruise. Okay, good. Let's plan the wedding. Ibiza. We don't need a prenup. She changed her name too. We have 150 million in the bank. Okay, this is perfect. I'm gonna become a socialite now and gain followers. Is she even still famous? That's the real question. She is. Why aren't I getting famous? There we go. We are famous because we're dating her. Time to post and gain followers. She died. You're kidding. Just as I was about to gain followers. Well, I guess I gotta find another lover. Okay, I just have to. Just simply for the fame. Okay, we're dating Abe Manos. We are going to propose. Coffee shop. Accepted. Beautiful. Wedding. Love to see it. Beautiful. Now I'm using him for followers. We are almost 60 years old. We're at 100,000 followers. Not good enough, but I'm gonna try and get verified. Okay, we're 70. It took some time, but we have finally hit it. 500,000 followers. We are famous socially, and we have thrived this life. So I, unfortunately, am going to surrender, and we are going to see our tombstone as Jonathan Moore. Okay, Jonathan Moore, wasteful, of course. Net worth of 203 million. Residence was Cambridge. Career was famous socialite. Education was graduate school. Unalivings was 12. That's not even how many Joe actually did. That's just what we did in BitLife. We did like an iceberg tip of the entire thing. So Jonathan Moore surrendered at the age of 71. His services were attended by his husband, Abe, and his 3 loving children, Aaron, Pedro, and Ross. A dedicated student, Jonathan went to college and eventually got multiple degrees. Jonathan's dream came true when he became a famous socialite. Friends say the suspect he harbored some dark secrets. That's very fitting. Good job, Jonathan. So guys, there you have it. That was the mysterious, messed up life of Joe Goldberg and BitLife. I hope you enjoyed. This has to be one of the longest challenges I have ever done in this game to this day, but that was so much fun. I highly recommend you guys try this in the game. Remember to screenshot the criteria at the beginning if you want to have it on hand. And yeah, don't forget to go check out my second channel if you haven't. I'm active on there posting vlogs, so make sure you go subscribe there. Subscribe here if you haven't. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.